What's going on, everyone? Cannabis Express 420. Today, we're going to talk about whether it's better to grow organic or if it's better to grow with synthetic. And my opinions and thoughts and whatever on either side. I'm mainly going to be answering the question, is it better to grow organic? Is it really better? Because that's a rumor that's been flying around since growing organic and synthetic was a thing at the same time. But what is growing organics? What is growing synthetics for people who don't know? Growing organics is using organic matter to put into a soil, make it a living soil, which means it has creatures in it, like worms and all that good stuff. Using those to break down the organic matter, microbes, of course, going crazy, feeding the roots and doing what they do. And then synthetic is getting your nutrients in a bottle, still feeding microbes, but instead of organic matter, you just have the pure chemicals and you have the pure compounds that go into what would be coming from organic matter. And it's salt based rather than organic matter based. And they're just two different ways to grow. Does the evidence suggest that growing with organics is better scientifically? I'm just going to pull the band-aid off and say no. No, there's no evidence to suggest that you get more terpenes from organics than you do synthetics. There's no evidence to suggest that you're going to get a higher THC potency growing organics rather than synthetics. The scientific evidence just isn't there yet. So my opinion for now is going to lay in the scientific opinion, which is no, it's not better for the plant. It's not that much different because when you break down the organic matter, it breaks down into the same chemicals that you're getting in the bottle, which is a big point as to why it's not that different. It's getting fed the same stuff, and as long as you're mixing correctly and you're getting the genetic maximum out of that plant because you gave it good conditions, you didn't stress it out too much, you didn't make any mistakes during your grow. In a perfect scenario, a clone that was planted in organics and a clone that was planted in grown in synthetics would turn out pretty much exactly the same. It's just a matter of how you want to grow. Do you want the high labor early on and then cruise the rest of the way organic way to grow, or do you want the more hands-on manually mixing your synthetics week by week or day by day, depending on how you do it? It just depends on how you want to grow, because the genetics are what's going to determine what it smells like, how long it smells like that, what the cure is going to be, the THC percentage. All of these things are determined by genetics. And if you're having growing trouble, you're obviously not going to get a genetic maximum potential out of that plant. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. If you're getting better with organics, then grow organics. If you're getting better results with synthetic, then grow synthetic. Whatever you want to grow with. I don't care. It's not my place to tell you how to grow, but I figured I would educate you on the fact that it doesn't really matter what you grow with. Now, the only real problem I can see growing synthetics is the runoff damaging the environment. Sure, it's mineral based. You're introducing a lot of extra minerals into the soil and into the plants surrounding it that wouldn't otherwise be there. But at the same time, if you grow organics with an unbalanced nutrient system with the organic matter, and then you have the runoff from that also going, and it's unbalanced and it's not correct, then it can also be just as damaging. It just depends on what you're growing with, if you mixed it correctly, and all of those sorts of things. And obviously, if you're running it into a water source, that could cause a lot more problems. But as long as you grow responsibly, as long as you have a good balance, you should not have any trouble growing with organics or synthetics, and you should get pretty similar results. If you got value out of this video, please leave a like. It really helps out the videos and the channel in general. And if you have not yet, please hit subscribe for more videos like this one. I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.